Hi and welcome to this Strength for Menopause session. I'm Kirsty and I'm going to be guiding you through this session today. We're going to work on a range of different exercises that are going to work your full body, and we're going to be using some weights to help us do that today. I've got a light, a medium and a heavy set of weights, but if you don't have that full range, then don't worry. I'm going to show you as we go through what you can do and how you can adapt the weights that you do have to make the exercises work for you. Okay, are you ready to build some strength? Let's get going. Okay, so let's get going. The first exercise we're going to do is we're not going to use a weight. We're going to just get you warmed up and ready for the workout to come. So bringing one knee up, the arms are overhead and crunching in. We're going to run through every exercise that we're doing today twice. So we're going to run through the program and then we're going to run through again. So if you can only stay for half of the session with me today, that's absolutely fine. But if you can, hang on and stay for the full session. You'll see this exercise again. And on the second time, we'll be holding a weight. So crunching it in, well done. Just getting the body warmed up, bringing the knee up as high as you can, and crunching down with the hands either side. So we're going to be working through our whole body today, working on adding weight in, adding resistance, making sure that we're building not only muscle, but also bone strength as well. Really working on improving health through exercise today. 2, 1, take a rest. The next exercise we're going to do, we are going to add a weight. So you can choose whichever weight you want to use. I'm going to go with my middle set of weights. This is a 5 kilo dumbbell that I'm going to use. I'm going to squat to pick up my weight and I'm going to hold it at the end on here. So I'm going to turn my toes out. We're going to go for a squat. So I'm going to turn my toes out. You can either hold the weight into your body here or lower down here, but we're going to go down, come up halfway, down, come up halfway. If you're holding the weight at the top, you're still going to come down and come up half, down and half. It's just whatever you feel that you want to do, whichever one that you want to do. So I'm going to do one of each so that you can do whatever you feel like you want to do as well. Okay, ready? We're going to go for 12 reps of these. Toes are facing out. Let's go. So down and up halfway. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice straight back. 6, 7. Chin away from chest. 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 11 and 12. Good. Shake it out. We're going to come back to that exercise the second time around. Next time around, I'm going to hold my weight up here. It's totally up to you what you want to do, okay? So third exercise in the program today. We're already getting into this program today. I'm going to use my medium weights again. We're going to work into the arms, into the shoulders. We're going to start with the weights up here. I've got a nice bend in the elbow, around about 90 degrees. We're going to start up here. We're going to twist out to the side. So rotation out to the side, push up to overhead, back, rotate back in. That's 1 rep and we're going to do 10. If you can only manage 8, that's fine. If you can only manage 6, that's fine. But we're working on strength today, so you're going to need to feel tired by the end of these. Okay, by the end of this program, if you're using the right weight, you should feel nice and tired. Ready? Let's go. So bring the weights up. Round, push, down, back together for 1, 2, 3, 4, holding tight to the tummy, 5, push with the heels, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So by the end of that set of 10 exercises, your arms, by around about 7 or 8, your arms should start to be shaking a little bit. You should start to find it hard That's how you know you have the right weight. If that happens at rep around 5 or 6, maybe your weights are a little too heavy. If that's not happening at all, maybe your weights are a little too light. So making sure that you've got the right weight is going to be really, really beneficial in building strength into your muscles and into your bones. Okay, exercise number 4. I'm going to go for my heaviest weights. Okay, if you only have one set of weights, this is still going to be effective. Okay, or just use something that's heavy. This is a suitcase deadlift, or based on a suitcase deadlift, and it's designed to emulate carrying heavy things. So it's a suitcase deadlift, heavy suitcases, shopping bags. We need to be fit for life, fit for daily activities, and this is a great exercise to be able to do that. What we're going to do is we're going to pick up the weights, and then we're going to squat down, so deadlift down, a nice straight back as we're going down, making sure the shoulders do not drop over the line of the hips. So shoulders are always higher than hips, coming down and coming back up again. If you cannot reach the floor every time, that is okay. You do not have to get down to the floor every single time. Okay, toes are facing forwards. We're going to go for 10 reps. Are you with me now? 3, 2, 1, collect your weights, standing up, toes are facing forwards, heels pushed into the ground. Let's go. So coming down, back is nice and straight, up. Push yourself up with your glutes. So that's 1. Good. Push up with the glutes. 2. 3. Well done. 4. Really making sure you're pushing yourself up by digging those heels into the floor halfway. You do not need to be going any faster than this. If we're just speeding through, your muscles are not going to be having enough time under tension. 3 to go. Good. 2 to go. Last one coming up. And rest. Good job. Stow those weights away safely to the side. Always remembering to finish off the movement that you've been on. Our next exercise is a bicep curl. You can use whatever weight you want to use for these. Your biceps are usually pretty strong, so use a weight that you know will challenge you. If you have a selection, use a weight that you know will challenge you, but you will be able to do with good form. Okay, so my palms are facing out towards you. Got my elbows tucked in, but not overly tucked, okay? Tucked into the sides. We're gonna do a bicep curl with a bit of a difference. We're gonna curl up on one side, then we're gonna curl up on the other side, and then we're gonna curl up both together. And that's gonna be 1 rep. Please make sure that your wrists are not flexing as you're lifting the weight. So you're not bringing the weight up and that wrist is flexing at the top. Nice straight wrists, nice neutral wrist, okay? Ready to come with me now. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So curl up on one side, lower down, up on the other side, lowering down, both together, holding into the core for 1. And again, one side, the other, curling up for 2. Good job. So essentially what we're doing here is we're getting double the amount of bicep curls for each rep by doing 1 at a time and doing the 2 together. It also means if you have a slightly stronger side, and we pretty much all do, then we can still work the weaker side. Make sure the stronger side's not taking over, which is really important. We're coming up to the halfway point here. Halfway. Good. Two together. So that's 6. For 7. 3 to go. Well done. Keep going, really good job. 1 more to go then. by now you'll know whether you made the right weight selection. And rest. Really good job. Return the weights down, give your arms a little bit of a rest. They're not going to get too much of a rest. We're going to go down to the mat and we're going to drop into a seated twist with a push up. You don't have to do the push up if you don't want to. It's just another way of challenging those abdominal muscles. I'm going to take one 3-kilo weight down to the mat with me. Again, use whatever is right for you. I'm using a full range of weights today, so just if you don't have the full range, that's absolutely fine. It doesn't mean you can't do the workout. Just do what you have. Sitting onto the mat then, I've got my feet just onto my heels. I'm going to twist to the side, twist to the other side, come back to the center and push up. You can make this more difficult by changing what you're doing with your feet. So either one on, one off, push up, or keep the feet off the floor altogether. And that's going to really challenge your core stability. So are you ready? We're going to do 10 on each side. This one is over in heartbeats, okay? It's really quick. Are you ready to come with me now? 2, 1, let's go. So twist, twist into the center, push up. Twist, twist into the center, push up. This is already number 3. And 4. 5, 6, 7, feeling it into the abs. 8, 9, one more, and 10. Amazing job, really, really well done. Okay, the next exercise is we're going to come back up to our feet again. I'm going to show this to you with the lighter weight. You can choose whether you want to use a light or a heavy weight with this one. It just depends on how strong you're feeling and your selection of weights. So I'm going to start with the weight on one side of my body, just in front of one of my feet. I'm going to pick the weight up with my opposite arm. So I'm going to squat. So I'm going to push my bottom back, keep my back nice and straight, squat to pick up that weight, and I'm going to turn that arm out and make a diagonal as I'm at the top, and then I'm going to return the weight back down. The second time I'm not going to touch the floor, I'm just going to keep hold of the weight, come back up, come back down. Okay, so we'll be using a whole diagonal across my body. We've got 10 on each side. Are you ready to come with me now? Let's get strong, let's go. So down, push it up and out. For 2. And 3. 4, 5, back nice and straight. 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. Amazing. Switch sides, so put the weight down on the opposite side. We're going to jump straight in, 2, 1, let's go. Across and up. 1, 2, 3, keep it going. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Amazing job. Okay, I'm going to grab my other 3-kilo weight. The next exercise we're going to do, you can do it with one weight or you can do it with 2 weights together. I'm going to show you with 2, then I'm going to show you with 1. Come into just off the center of your mat, holding the weights together. We're going to come down to the side and push your bottom back. The weights come in front, push back up, and then we're going to hammer curl back down. So weights together, come up, hammer curl. If you're going to just do that with one weight, it's going to look like this. You're going to hold the weight end on. You're going to come down, come back up, hammer curl. Okay, one weight or 2. If you only have one set of weights and they're quite heavy, use one weight for this. If you have one set of weights and they're quite light, use 2. Okay, ready to go. We're going to do 8 on each side for this one with a straight swap in the middle. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Across up, hammer curl for 1. Weights together. Hammer curl. You don't have to touch the floor as you come down. Back nice and straight. Good. Well done. Halfway. Over halfway. This is 6. 7. Last one. And 8. So just moving slightly to the side, the other side of your mat. We're going to go again. 2, 1. Let's go. So over, up, curl. Over, up, curl. This is the last exercise before we run through again. So if you're only able to stay for half the session, then this is your last exercise. Otherwise, we're just going to continue on. Good. 2 more. 1 more to go. And rest. One of the weights goes away then because this is where we are going to be doing that standing crunch. So we're going to go again. 2, 1. Bring the weight up. Let's go. Crunch it in. So you should be properly warm by now. Nothing left untouched here. Just keeps the heart rate a little elevated. Tiny bit of cardio in here. So important for heart and lung health. It's not one or the other. It's not cardio or resistance training. It's both if you can manage. Keep it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a rest. So we're going to go back to that squat with the weight. Last time I held the weight down in front. This time I'm going to hold it up. I'm going to be holding it against my body, into my body rather, but not against my body. I want to make sure that my arms feel the benefit of holding that weight. I'm not just attaching it into my body, okay? So making sure that my arms feel the benefit, and it's out in front, which makes it more unstable. So my abs have to work a little harder. So toes are facing out, holding the weight. So we're going to go down halfway, down all the way, up halfway, okay? You know the routine. We've done this before. Ready? Let's go. So down, up half. 2, 3. Sit back into that squat. 4, 5. Straight back. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Walk it off. Okay. We're going to do that rotational overhead press. Again, this was tough last time. It's going to be tough again, but it's the last time you need to do it. So here we go. My arms are, they're remembering it already as I pick up these 2 weights. So remember, we're going to be starting in this position here. Rotation, push up, back down, rotation. That is 1. We're going to go for 10. If you need to stop at 8, that's fine. If you need to stop at 6, that's fine. Do what you need to do, okay? Just do it with good form and just really know that you're working well, you're working hard, okay? Let's get into it. Time is ticking away. Bringing those weights up then. Let's go. Rotation, push, down, 1. 2. Generate your power from your core. 3, 4. And you can do that by pushing the heels into the ground, really gripping in to those tummy muscles. Good. Well done. 3 to go. Up, together, round, push, together, 2, 1, Finish the movement and rest. Amazing, amazing job. Well done. If you managed to do that, really, really well done. That's a tough exercise. Keeping those weights up the whole time. No reprieve. It's really great into the shoulders. All parts of the shoulders work there and into the chest as well. Well done. Okay, we're going to do that suitcase lift again. So here I have my heavier weights. For reference, these that I call my heavier weights are 8 kilograms, not kilobells, 8 kilograms. Obviously you can go as heavy as you like with these. You can use kettlebells for this as well. It does not have to be dumbbells, whatever you have. But I'm just showing you a selection of what I have at home because that's where I am. I'm not in a gym, I'm not in a studio. This is my home and this is what I have. And I think that you might have something similar or less. So I'm just trying to show you what we can do with what we have. Are you ready to come with me now? Let's squat down, deadlifting down, coming back up, making sure those shoulders are not below the hips. 2, push through the heels. Back nice and straight. 3. 4, good. 5. 6, well done. 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. Amazing job. Those weights down. Always making sure that we're not bending to put the weights down, squatting to put the weights down. If you can, if it's too far to go to put the weights down, please just put them onto something, onto a table, onto a sofa, onto something where they're not going to roll off and hurt somebody, but you don't have to get yourself all the way down to the floor in that movement, in that time. Back to the bicep curl then. I'm going to stick with the 5s. Okay, trying to make sure that this exercise is pitched at the right level. Trying to make sure that we're gaining strength here. We're not just going through the motions. It should not feel easy. It's not an easy session, okay? Ready? Bicep curl. Curling up one, curling up the other, curling the 2 together. We want to make sure that when we're building strength, we're taking our time. The reps should take time. We want those muscles to get loaded. Good. And you, of course, need to make any adaptations you need to make. This is not a one-size-fits-all life. Okay, everybody has different needs, different requirements, so do what's right for you. If you need to skip an exercise because it's not right for you, that's absolutely fine. You have total permission to be able to do that. Well done. This is halfway, so if you've come this far and you cannot go any further, then take a rest. Otherwise, we've got 4 to go. Well done. 2 together. 3 to go. Keep it going. 2 to go now. Those arms are feeling tired. They're burning. That's okay. We're building strength here. Last one. Last one of these you've got to do. Keep that form nailed on. And rest. Really well done. Really, really well done. Pop the weights down for a minute. Give your arms a little shake out if you need to. I know it's hard. I know it's really, really hard. We're going to get down into our seated position with the push-up now. If you found it too easy with your lighter weight and you want to go heavier, you can absolutely do that. Do whatever is right for you. Feet on the floor, feet off the floor, whatever is good. I'm going to stick with my 3 and my feet off the floor for this one. But you make the adaptation that you need to make. Are we ready to go? 2, 1, let's go. So twist, twist, bring it in, push it up. Bring it in for 2. 3. 4. Remember, you can just swap the feet. 5. 6. Or keep the feet on the mat completely. Keep it going. Got 2 more. Last one coming up. And rest. Really, really well done. Back up to your feet then. We've got that squat to the diagonal push. Okay. I'm going to show you with a heavier weight. We are going to do 8 on each side of this one. If you want to go up to 10, then you absolutely can. Remember, by now your body's going to be feeling tired. We want to make sure that we're loading appropriately. So if you feel that you can do 10, then that's absolutely fine. If you feel you can only do 8 with me, that's great. 6, that's also fine. Okay, listen to your body. We're building strength. We're not trying to break you. That's really important. So bring the weight in front of one of your feet. The opposite hand is going to pick that weight up, and we're going to come across for that single Y press. Okay, 2, 1, let's go. So down, push it up and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you need to stop at 6, go ahead. 7, 8. If you're going ahead to 10, I'm just going to give you a couple more seconds to get that done. You should be done. We're going to switch sides, and we're going to go for 8 on the other side as well. Ready? Let's go. If you did 10 on one side, you need to stay with 10 on the other. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, well done. 7 and 8. If you're doing 10, I'm going to give you a couple of minutes, couple of seconds to get that finished. And then we're going to go into our last exercise, which is that lateral lunge with a hammer curl. This time I'm going to use one weight. I'm going to use one 5 kilo weight. Last time I used 2 3 kilo weights. So the weight is pretty much the same, but I just want to show you it with the one dumbbell instead. Okay, so I'm going to come just slightly off the center. Ready to go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So coming down, weight comes in front, curl it up. Control that curl. 2, 3, 4, 5. Get that back nice and straight. 6, we're doing 8. 7, one more. 8, good job. Moving slightly to the mid-center and then over for the other side. This is the last exercise we're going to do. Really, really well done if you've made it this far with me. 2, 1, let's go. Over, up. Good. These sessions will help you get stronger. They will help to increase your lean muscle mass if you're using a weight at the right level. They will increase your bone density. They will help to increase your metabolism. There's so many good things about working out resistance-based exercise. So please, please, please do subscribe to my channel. I have loads of workouts for women, loads of workouts for menopause. One more. And rest. Really, really well done today. Please do just give your legs a little stretch out. Not standing still for too long, just stretch. And then to the other side, so we're just keeping moving. Hold on to something if you need to. Just stretching out to the tummy as well. If you push that hip forwards, well done. Good, and now the arms have settled down a little bit. Just bring that arm across your body. Please do subscribe to the channel. Please check out my website as well, strengthandbloom.com. It's got loads of good stuff on there, loads of information. You can come over and say hi on any of my socials. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all at Strength and Bloom Fit or Strength and Bloom Fitness, one or the other. You'll find me. Come and say hi. Let me know what kind of stuff you want to see. Really happy to help write sessions that are specifically for people in the community, so just please do let me know. Take care, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye.